Welcome back to CTV Morning Live, and we're talking kind of New Year's resolutions because we're getting organized, and that's something that is on a lot of people's list, mine included. So Caroline Rochon is here from Alec Health Organizing Services, and you're gonna get us all organized here today. So we're starting the new year off fresh and kind of kicking things into gear and being organized.
Exactly, and one thing that people would like to do when they want to get organized, they run to the store and get some bins, and that's the last thing you want to do. What you want to do first is just take a bit of time to look back and sit down. I always say write down.
Okay.
You know, what is it costing you to being disorganized and having a lot of clutter in your home? Take stock of how much energy is it costing you. Are you paying late bills?
Right.
So you're paying excess fees and all of that. What's the impact with your family? So just journal it, take care, really take the time to write it down. And then what would be the benefits? What do you have to gain?
Writing it down is great because then you can visualize it, see it, and remind yourself each day that this is what you got to do.
What's the impact it has on your family and your coworkers?
And you have a list of tips for us.
Correct.
So where do we start?
The first one is love it or lose it.
Love it or lose it.
Exactly. So you want to, if you have too many things, like you want to shed the stuff, you want to declutter, the one question you want to ask is, on a scale of 1 to 10, how does this item make you feel?
Okay.
So for me, if it's not an 8, 9, or a 10, out it goes.
All right.
So for clothes, what you want to do is, does it make you feel confident? Does it make you feel beautiful? You want to be surrounded by things that inspire you.
Does it fit?
Does it fit? Are you, if you're self-conscious, get rid of it. So you really want to have the love it and just be surrounded by those items.
And in terms of love it or list it, is it better to start with a room or an item? Like, is it better to go bedroom and do all your bedroom stuff, or do you say clothes, items?
Break it down by, if you're doing your bedroom, start by closet or your drawers, or, break it down into smaller items, because if not, it gets overwhelming.
All right, let's
So the second tip is see it to use it. So if your things are in a lump or in a heap, you tend to forget what you have.
I think a lot of people can relate to this
You damage things and you just forget what you have. So, assess what you have, what you need, then find the proper container or the display, and then for the room that you have available.
And some people are just so great at doing this naturally. Some people, you really have to think outside the box to have this sort of organization.
There's so many products out there that you can really use it. And then what happens if you can see it, or have a label, if the container's not clear, then you can, where it is, and you know where to put it back.
All right.
That's a great hint. The other one is either do it now or plan for it. So we always have that big pile of paper on the corner of our
Yes.
and the thing is, just sort through the stuff and decide what type of categories that you have, and either do it like on a daily basis, a routine, make it like the Monday mail or the Tuesday tea, and then sit down and do your stuff. And if you don't plan it, because people always complain, I don't have enough time to get organized, but they have time to look for stuff and to,
It's so true.
So
it's so
take
true.
The time. The other one is give it a second life. So have a permanent donation box in your home, so that all the family members know where to find it.
And
so if they don't
love this idea.
If they don't love it, need it, they put it in there, and then call a donation charity. They'll come and pick it up, or you can bring it to them.
And you even have a lot of them calling you nowadays saying, do you have any items? And instead of scratching your head and being like, do I have anything? This is just something you do almost every day.
Exactly.
Go grab
so
your
instead
box.
of having things collecting dust, give it a second life and donate it.
Perfect.
And the other one is, the never-ending piles of toys. So what I suggest is rotate it. So find a bin. So anything that's seasonal, a lot of toys, the more you have, the more you have to manage. So break it down. So put some toys in a bin, put it away, and then rotate it every month or every 2 months, and then the kids kind of go, new toys every time.
It's like
and
Christmas every couple of months.
Exactly, and you have less toys to pick up every day.
Fantastic. Love your ideas. Where can we find you if people want more information?
My website, carolinerochon.com, and there's also plenty of organizers in Gatineau, Ottawa, so there'll be a website on
So there's a website as well, you were saying, for different organizers. And what do you look for in terms of finding an organizer? Is there certain things you should look for, or is it kind of just a preference thing?
Well, there's different organizers that best suits your needs. So do like an interview, call different organizers, see where the trust needs to be there, because we get into your home and to your personal items. So you really need to have that confidence there, and you have different people that work more, their specialty is more with office or paper, and then others are more decoration and home organizing. So there's so many out there to help you.
And I'm lucky in my family where all 5 members, there are 4 of them that are organized in each category, except for me. So I didn't inherit that gene somehow.
Well, the thing is, when you're a creative person, then your normal way of getting organized doesn't really fit the norm.
Mad chaos. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Welcome.
And I'm going to take some of these tips into my own and utilize them in my new condo. And I hope you all learned something as well.